Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danni Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
We're back, and Ash is in person. She's a real person.
I am real. Everybody.
She has legs. I can confirm. I wonder if people that I've seen with legs or and she's got pants on. So, we couldn't tell before either. Rick is already there. How are you going, Rick? You're up here, aren't you? Are you enjoying it? Tell us. I'm loving the festival. How have you been going?
It's just such an electric time. I love this time of year. It's my favourite time of year, and I live here all the time.
Yes, so jealous.
It feels really great, this festival. I think people are just ready to be back.
I agree that they seem to be really appreciating everything.
Yeah.
And I love that. I think it's actually really good for us to actually go, this is actually special.
Yeah.
And, it's lovely.
I feel, I think as well that it's really lovely to see people, obviously the last few years has made, some stressful times and the word budget and that. But to walk out in Peel Street and see so many people.
I know.
It's really warm.
It is. And it's funny because every time before I travel, you know how you're leaving your home, you've got your animals, you've got to sort everything out, and you get a bit uptight trying to make sure you've done everything. The minute I landed even at the airport, I'm like, that's why I like it. And that's why it's not stressful anymore. It's just everybody's just so happy, so friendly. Everyone helps everybody. I had issues with my bags coming out because they got stuck, and this guy just jumped in to help them. I'm like, oh my God. It was just hilarious. But I'm like, everybody does it here.
Yeah.
And we all have the same love.
Well, it's it. You're surrounded by people that have all got a common love and a common, they connect with songs, and whether you're a music fan or you're an artist, you're going to come back to the song. And that's celebrated here in Tamworth.
Oh, it's so good. So good. I'm so excited. So what have you got left? Because I know you've got your big show tonight.
Yeah. So
I can't wait.
Play the town hall tonight, and that venue is just filled with history, and it's kind of overwhelming to think that's where we're playing. I know it's like
everyone going past, waving at us.
So tonight at the town hall, it's going to be really magical. I can sense it.
I haven't been in there yet, and I've got tickets to your show. I've got tickets to shows at the same time, so I'm going to come and go.
See you again,
Tamworth. Do it. Yeah.
Wish you had doubles.
Yes, I would love that. Yeah, so I haven't been in that building yet, and I'm really nervous and excited at the same time.
I don't know. I think. There's just such a feeling, and I think when you know what the walls have held, and it's not just from the country industry, being a town hall, War Memorial Hall, it's sort of seen so many different things over the entirety, but obviously for that country industry and for Tamworth's story, it's the heart, it's the beating heart, and I just feel so lucky that I get to play there. What a space.
Well, you deserve it.
Thank you.
I cannot wait, and Mum's really looking forward to tonight too, because just such a beautiful building. You're just so fun on stage. Your shows are so energetic, so we really can't wait. I can't wait. But what else have you got on throughout festivals? Because I know you guys have all, I don't know how you do it with your voice, because mine's sore, and I'm a good talker, and it's sore. So, what else have you got on?
So obviously
popping in to see people?
Look, I am. I've got a few friends shows for the rest of the week that I'm going to pop in from tomorrow, and maybe you'll see me at some. But after tonight, and all roads then lead to our Golden Guitar Awards as well. So Saturday night is our big night of nights, and I just can't wait. I've how do I do it? I've been really, FOMO's been real. I've had moments where I want to keep staying out and watching things, but I've been going home and resting.
Well done.
So after tonight, look out. I am just going to go and absorb as much live music as I possibly can.
How are you going now? You've got two little ones. How are they finding festival? Because from their point of view, it's big for us. It must be just so mind blowing for them.
It's huge. Well, Lily's 8 months, so her awareness of it
Yeah,
all, but
yeah.
she's just so calmed by music as well. So it's been really, that's her side of it.
Yeah.
Harriet is 4 on Golden Guitar Awards Day.
Excited.
And this mum's a little bit emotional about that.
Yes, already.
But she's just so energized by it. And I think too, being a local, and she's come out on the road with me a bunch since she was a baby.
That's so cool.
And she's got a really good understanding of what I get to do in that sense. But it's very normal to her what we do.
Yeah, it's normal life. She doesn't realize that
She
it's
thinks
not normal for everyone.
no.
Yeah.
So I've really loved this week with Harriet, being that bit older and just so energized by music. And she sang with me as well. She sang at Toyota Fan Zone with me and absolutely stole the show.
Loved it.
And it's really grounding as not only as a mum but as an artist as well, to have my kids with me, and it just takes me back to the kid inside.
Do you remember what you
I
were
do.
4 years old doing it?
I remember being Harriet's age and just taking in the awe of it, and going to my mum and dad like, I want to be a singer when I grow up, and
and
I
she's
want to
doing
do
it.
that. And I think as adults we put a lot of pressure on what's next.
Yes, we
and
do.
and what are we working towards?
We don't take it in. We just keep pushing.
And that's what I find with my kids, is that they're making me constantly stop and go, when you were that age, everything you wanted to do, you're doing.
Exactly.
So,
and everything was possible.
Yeah.
Back then there was no barriers in your mind. It
No.
was, that's what I'm going to do.
Exactly
I don't
right.
want to, nothing's going to stop me, because it's
And
just
that's
that innocence.
My latest record that's out in the moment was it's that title is from my kids too, is that kids are just so in the moment, whether that's full of happiness or it's an absolute meltdown because triangle sandwiches are different to squares.
They are. They taste completely different. It's the same with when you're eating eggs. You have soldiers. If it's a full slice, it doesn't taste right.
So it's just allowing yourself to be in that moment, no matter what it is, and absorb what you're doing without restraint or without worrying about how you're going to keep doing it.
I love it. I wish we kept that. I mean, that's something that was that whole Peter Pan thing, isn't it? You want to keep that, and we do need to remember to do that. You do, and appreciate it. It's so exciting. So, when you were preparing for tonight's show, how hard was it for you to sit down, because you've got so many songs? There's so many albums. How did you go with doing that set list, being in such a big festival? Are you going to focus on the new album or do a bit of everything?
There's a lot of focus on the new album, but we go right back to where it sort of started. Again, we've been the show in the moment. I've really thought about songs that have been a moment or a turning point, or and I've got a few guests coming as well, and they all have a key story as well for being a moment. So I'm really excited at show day because I've put a lot of work into this one.
I feel like it's actually been coming for quite a while. I've been watching you on your socials. It's really creepy. But and watching you. that back window, perfect. I need to come in. It's cold tonight. See me out there. Oh, dear. Next time you see somebody outside, you're going to freak out. Rick has sent some messages. He said, can't wait to get here. He's coming up tomorrow. And he said, best of luck for your nomination.
Thanks, Rick.
I'm so glad that you've got a nomination now. Less than a year apart this time.
I know.
Does it feel right being so soon?
It feels like it got here a lot quicker, and I think because of that postponement. I know when we started to lock in shows and stuff, it was like, why are we doing tempo schedules already? But I'm just overwhelmed to get 4 nominations of this album, or 3 off the album and 1 vocal collab is just it's. Again, growing up with golden guitars and in the family and the history of it, I feel the weight of that privilege of being a nominated artist.
It's huge, And I think when we sing and do shows and we get nominated for awards, as we was like before, we're so focused on the next thing.
Yeah.
But when you really sit back and look at it, that's huge. It's
huge.
amazing because you've been voted for. It's not just someone pulling your name out of a hat. It's showing people are resonating with your music and appreciating it.
Yeah.
And it's just such a big.
And
big
too, like that when you read that there's been like it was a record number year again, like 600 over 600 entries.
Wow.
To then get narrowed down to 5. And everyone out there who is doing something in this, there's a lot of people that didn't get recognised in that 5.
And they deserve to as well.
Bingo. So I really feel that beauty of being a nominated artist, and again, I'm just trying to be really in that moment of feeling that and knowing that it might not always happen as well. So just really enjoy that process.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I never thought though that I'd get to play the town hall 2 years in a row being the female artist of the year. Yeah. So it's
And that's a top one. Like that's not even the. It's a really top gun guitar.
Yeah.
So
that's incredibly special. My hometown, of course.
Definitely is, and I can't wait to Saturday to see you. I can't wait to see what you're wearing because I love the store that you go to. I'm going there today. Yeah. No matter what.
That's just irresistible. If you're ever in Tamworth,
stunning.
They just make me feel so lovely all the time.
And I saw they have your merch.
Yeah, they do.
How cool is that?
They do. It's so look,
that is cool.
and that's this. I know again, part of my story is being very fortunate that I am hometown to this, homegrown to this kind of town, and I really feel that love from our community as well. On top of that, and that's really special too. So.
It's so lovely.
I tell you, I think I'm gonna need tissues tonight.
I know.
Actually.
I know. But the thing is, like you guys, the work that you put in, you deserve that. Like that, you've done it. Like you see some people that really don't take it seriously and don't put as much effort in. And I can understand sometimes you can't, but what you do, you go into that next step, and that's what makes you the guitar winners. Because you do take. It's not just writing a song and performing; it's a whole package. Or even family, it's not just you, it's a whole team, package and a team, and I think that's why we keep seeing you.
Thank you. Look, and again on team, it's I really feel with this record in the moment has been a lot of growth from me as well, and from our team. We all really kind of lifted each other up in that sense, and I'm just really grateful that a lot of my team are DNA blood members.
Yes, I know. It must be so good to be able to go on the road with family and it's that level of safe and also their passion with your music is that same level.
Where it's coming from as well. And look, we do give feedback. It's always honest too. And sometimes I work with my dad who produces my albums, and that means a lot of honesty about songs as well and musicalness and.
That's hard,
but it comes with respect, I think, because we all know where our passion comes from.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's just, it's so exciting to share all that with them.
I know. I think that's gorgeous. It's so lovely.
We have to, though. Sometimes we have to go we're just having morning tea as a family.
Business. Good idea.
It's just, we're having scones today and we're not talking
about the news.
We're just talking about anything else but business.
That's true because it consumes you. Yeah, it does. Now, can we still get tickets tonight?
Yes, so there are some tickets still left, which they'll sell right up until the doors open as well. So you can jump online and grab, or you can come up to the town hall as well and get that.
I can't wait. Before we go, Glenda has popped in because they didn't make it this year.
I know.
And we're missing them so much. Everybody's asking. I've had a couple of people come in. Have you had that too? Yeah. So she said, good luck with the golden guitar, and she'll be watching from home. I hope you guys are well because I haven't seen you for so long, but hopefully I'll catch up with you very soon this year. I'll try and get up there to see everybody.
We miss you guys. Anyone that hasn't been able to come here, we really do miss you all.
We do, but I love that now. If you can't make it, there are streams.
Technology.
You definitely feel like you're missing out, but at least you can see
it. You get that glimpse.
You're still
you
there.
Can take it to your home. Put it comfort of your lounge and have a Tamworth Country Music Festival party.
That's right. So I tell you what, Star Maker was great on my lounge. I was so comfortable. Thinking, those people are probably getting bitten by mosquitoes. I'm on the lounge. quite comfortable. Cat on my knee.
What comfort. I love it.
Oh, dear. Thank you so much for joining us today. I know you've got a big year ahead. One thing before we go, we've been asking people, do they have a Tamworth Survival tip?
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
That's true. It really is. We're only day 6.
Exactly right. So, and just again, I think just absorb it all. There's so much out there on offer, and just come with that. If it's on your bucket list to do, make sure you get here to this town. There's so many great festivals in Australia, and we need each and every single one of them. And each festival has their own uniqueness. So get to Tamworth and absorb this atmosphere. It's a marathon.
It really feels like it.
Well, because it starts
hour and a half.
Yes, and I've been having those nights too when I get home and the kids are awake, and it's like, oh, this is a very different week.
We need a hammer. Those kids should not be awake. But thank you for having and chatting to us, and I can't wait for tonight, and good luck for Saturday.
Thank you. It's so nice you're here in town too.
I know, I'm loving it.
Having me on. Appreciate it.
Anytime, guys. We've got shows all day today. Not quite as many as yesterday. I think we're 1 or 2 short of that. Thank goodness, because my voice didn't handle that. And so we'll be back every half an hour right up until this afternoon. So if you're in festival, sunscreen and have fun. But if you're here, come down and say hi. We've got a guitar that we're giving away. So if you want to come down and come into the draw of that, it'd be great. Everybody's signing it. Dash is about to.
So
come down and get a ticket in that and say hi. And we'll see you all around.